So, yeah, tell us what you're...
Oh,
Yeah, tell
yeah.
us about the movie.
So I don't know what everybody else said, but I did not like it.
Really?
I found it to be yeah. Did everybody else like it?
No,
Josh.
nobody has.
So, put
Nobody's
something
liked.
you.
Okay. Because I did talk to Mark Sargent in like a FaceTime thing right before the movie. Like Caroline put me on over in that restaurant, and I was like, "Tell me the spoilers," because I saw before I saw the first half, and he basically told me it was like a good movie, and that I would like it. So I was like, "Oh no, I wonder." I don't agree. I respectfully disagree. It was terrible.
I want to hear Caroline's opinion.
I actually found like Mark and Patricia and everybody in it to be really endearing, and like, I mean, I thought they came off almost better than they do like in YouTube necessarily. Like it was, I liked them.
More polished.
Yeah, they like a character was painted. He did like a, you saw him with his mom, and Patricia came off really good, and Nathan was hilarious. I love Nathan Thompson. I can't help it. I love him, and he was hilarious, and like you just can't kind of help it. He's hilarious sometimes on purpose and sometimes not. But it was really sweet. And it's funny because like the audience was laughing at him, but then he would say stuff that I know is true, and they were laughing still, and it's like, I don't know. It's all right. I felt really proud of everybody who was in the movie for putting themselves out there. I didn't feel at all that they made the wrong decision or anything, because, God, it does so much anytime anybody puts themselves out there. And like, even when, it's easy to laugh at Nathan because he's hilarious, but it's like, he's putting himself out there and he's saying things that a lot of us want to say, and he's saying them in a way that is maybe easy to laugh at, but they still need to be said by somebody. And anyway, I felt really good about the people doing it, and I felt like warmth for them putting themselves out there. But the filmmakers were they don't have respect for us, and as the story wore on, they brought in like scientists. I say that like I don't like scientists. I do like scientists, but the specific scientists that they brought in just had this like energy of like, oh, these flat earthers are bad people. They've lost their way. Like maybe we need love. We need love. I mean, we do need love, but I don't know if that's connected to us being flat earthers, because everybody needs love. But like they painted us as having a weakness and needing to be reformed, and then they sort of did like the soft sell. Shouldn't punish them. We should like mentor them. They literally said mentor. Like the scientists should mentor the flat earthers and reform us and bring us back.
What are we in Germany? Are we in Germany?
Yeah.
It was
like we're stupid.
It was amazing. It was so surreal. It was like they didn't open questions to the audience, and I think they didn't do it because they knew a lot of flat earthers were there. They usually open the questions to the audience. Yeah, it was really. I mean, I don't think this is going to be a big movie, and I don't think this perspective of the filmmakers is going to carry over, because people know there's something weird about like punishing people for questioning. I think everybody knows you can't push that too far. I mean, it becomes like a Hollywood, book burning movie. It becomes 1984 Fahrenheit, whatever that temperature is. Like, people know that, and so this was just like a gentle push towards that, but it was really creepy. It actually made me really feel kind of sick, because it was just like this gentle push towards like there's really something wrong with the flat earthers and we need to bring them back. And I mean, I took heart in the fact that I knew there's so many of us, and I don't need to hang out with those filmmakers. You know, there's so many people, and there are even people in Hollywood who are much more open and much more thoughtful and don't have that attitude. Like people who are more powerful than this is like very small time, these documentary makers. So I know this isn't like the dominant voice that's gonna take over the world, like this movie, but it still is really creepy. I've never sort of, I mean, if it was dominant, it would be crazy. Like we would have to do something about that. But I don't know. I wish you guys had seen it so you guys could tell me that you agree or disagree. But
I know. I can't wait to see it.
I mean, it's worth seeing. It's just kind of sickening. It's like a gentle hate. Like it's like a gentle condemnation. And it was really funny. They showed like Bob Nodell and Jaron doing some experiments that maybe they weren't well-conceived experiments. I don't know, but they showed them failing at them, you know, and maybe it was even just their first attempt. They showed them failing. And then they would do like these close-ups of their face, like tragedy failure close-ups, where it's just like they held tight with like dark lighting on like this expression of defeat. And the audience would kind of laugh with satisfaction, like, oh, you know, haha, haha. It's just, I mean, you know, who knows what experiments are right or wrong or lead to what. I mean, the earth is flat. There's so many ways to prove it. So it's like you could fail a million experiments. It doesn't mean it's the end of the conversation. And they just kind of made it seem like questioning was bad. I really wanted to ask them, like, do you feel that questioning mainstream beliefs is inherently bad? Because that was really the message they were giving, and that was the message they gave in like the little panel question that they had, but they didn't give us a chance to ask questions. But the filmmakers were really smug. They're really smug, but you know, whatever. They're sitting on a stage in front of people. It's their day.
Wendell video.
Good. Oh, good.
Yeah.
It was not an involved conversation. Like it was just. Usually they let people ask, but it was just this woman that was like working for the festival, and she was like, "Yeah, it's interesting." She did specifically ask them because they had a scientist say, like that it's wrong to question. She specifically asked them, "Do you feel like it's wrong to question, or were you just trying to show another side?" And they didn't answer it. They just like went around it, and they're like, "Well, we really, you know, maybe I'm a little wrong in my memory, but what I remember is that they were like, we really think that we wanted to show that this leads to many other problems. Like, it leads to not trusting, not trusting your government, not trusting authority, and that eventually you're not going to believe in
drug.
It's a gateway drug. And the worst thing that can happen is it's going to lead to not believing in global warming, and then everybody's going to start polluting. But basically, that was their like danger, was that we were going to stop believing in global warming. So I think there are a lot bigger dangers, whether that happens or not. But
Global warming. That's too funny.
I mean, global warming is like.
Hey, don't forget about that asteroid that's going to be coming.
Yeah, there's an asteroid en route.
Right.
It's also such a weird idea because it's like believe. Actually, my mother, my mother just asked me if she's like, "Are you a global warming denier?" Because
Global warming denier.
she knows I'm a flat earther. She's not really cool with it, but she's not against it.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Wait a minute.
she is against
You're a
it, yeah.
global warming denier?
No.
What? What?
No, but she asked me that. She's like, I'm sure she just got finished watching something on the news or whatever, and she's like,
First of all, you gotta deny something. It's got to be something real to deny. You can't
I know,
deny
honestly,
something that doesn't exist.
I was like, I don't even really know how to break that down. Like, first of all, just stop watching
It's
the
a setup
news.
question, man.
I mean, am I a global warming denier? I mean, no. I in no way do I identify as that.
Are you a unicorn denier?
I mean, and then it's like, well, she's like, you believe in global warming, right? And it's like, that's a really scary question because if I say anything vague in response, I'm a really bad person. But it's like, I don't want to believe in anything. Like I would, it's like, maybe global warming's real. Maybe they're lying because they lie about a lot of things. I know pollution's bad. I'm fully on the side against pollution. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, we're good.
Why must I believe, swear my allegiance to some kind of? But I straight up told her that I did believe in it because it was too tense. Like she was really scared that I was a global warming denier, and I didn't want to take her there.